Hello everyone on Facebook, Sandra Madafferi here, and I have been a little bit quiet over the last couple of days, been contemplating what to actually jump on and talk about here on Facebook. I've been seeing quite a few clients, lots of anxiety and stress and things going on at the moment, which is understandable with the way things are going on in the world. And just letting you know, I am in two places at once. The cameras are just one on top of each other. So if you see me looking from one place to the other, I wanted to actually record this in two places so that I could, hi Kylie, so I could reach as many people as possible. I've had a lot of clients reaching out to me with worry and anxiety and lots of other things, and they're wanting to know how I'm keeping my cool. First of all, I'm going to tell you that I haven't completely kept my cool the whole time over these last week or so. But what I want to share with you today is some of the practices and things that I use to bring myself back to being neutral and being balanced. It's very difficult when you see what's going on, and it's very difficult because we're all having to make adjustments. But this is why I wanted to jump on and talk about acceptance, because it's really, really important that you understand that we cannot change what's happening in the world at the moment. We cannot change what's going on with the virus. We cannot change what the government's doing. We cannot change what's happening in the shops with people buying and overstocking. And, you know, a lot of people are coming from a place of fear, and we cannot change what's happening. This is something that we need to become acceptant of for the near future. We don't know how long this is going to be, which as humans, we like certainty, and unfortunately, there is so much uncertainty in the world right now that it is causing people to behave in a way that they would not normally behave. So I want to talk a little bit about you and you taking responsibility for you, because unfortunately, we cannot change what's going on out there. We have no control of other people. So the only thing we can do is accept what's going on. So I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to tell you, and at the end, I'm going to give you some easy steps that I use to, you know, when I start unraveling, because, and I did this a little bit on Saturday. I don't go grocery shopping. And on Saturday, I went, it was about 5:30 at night. I went down to the supermarket, and let me tell you, I unraveled very, very, very quickly. So here is what I do to bring myself back. And if anyone has any questions, please ask. Thank you for the love hearts on my page. I'm loving that. All right, so first of all, let's talk about what acceptance is. And I have got notes, guys, because this is going to be, I think, one of the most important lives I've probably ever done. So let me have a chat with you about what acceptance is. Acceptance is having an accurate perception of reality and acknowledging that what it is, it is. You have an understanding that some things are inevitable and not everything will turn out as you want it to. An accepting person views disappointments, difficulties, and uncertainties as a normal part of life, as an unpleasant event rather than catastrophic. When you have acceptance, you have inner peace regardless of external circumstances, and you deal with life's challenges with grace and dignity. You do not make demands on life, but rather coexist in harmony. Acceptance is a state of mind in which you surrender with an innate knowing that all is as it needs to be, and the unknown will be revealed in the fullness of time. It is being receptive to life and acknowledging the bigger pictures. Acceptance is listening to the whispers of your soul saying, everything will be all right and you're okay. Very powerful message in that, guys. Right now, this is all you can really do. That you have no control. This is all outside of yourself, but how you react is absolutely integral and absolutely important to everything that you do every day. Let me tell you that a lot of people are in fight or flight, and what they don't understand going into fear and flight or fight instead of acceptance. Sorry guys, I just need to move this. Sorry guys, I've had a problem here. Here we go. Sorry. When you're in fight or flight, your body turns on its sympathetic nervous system, which what happens is it fights the fight or flight combat that's going on in your body with the release of cortisols and adrenaline and things like that, and your immune system actually drops. So the more you can stay in a place of acceptance, the calmer you can stay, the more chance you have that if you come in contact with someone with coronavirus, that you are not going to get it. Of course, there's lots of other things. Please wash your hands. Yes, absolutely. I have a meditation class on tonight, and I have gone to some extraordinary lengths. And the girls, when they get here tonight, will see the lengths that I've gone to. Oh, great, Kylie. To keep everyone safe tonight. So I'm not saying not to wash your hands. Please take some really good vitamin C, all these things that we have to do, but you have to also have acceptance of what's going on, because if you don't, it's going to cause more angst, it's going to cause a lot of stress for you, and it's not going to be good for you in the long run, because your body systems will start to break down. So that was what acceptance is. I want to talk about what acceptance is not. Acceptance does not mean you are giving in, regarding yourself in denial, apathetic, indifferent, or ignoring your circumstances. You are simply saying, I see things as they are, and I accept that this is my present reality. So guys, we're seeing things, we don't know if we're seeing things as they are, but whatever it is, it is. We have to accept what's going on in the world right now. And acceptance does not mean that you like or are agreeable to the reality. You can dislike something but still accept it. I don't think I like this, but I can live with it. And basically, guys, that is what we have to do right now. Nobody likes what's happening. Let me tell you, I don't like what's happening. This has affected me greatly in many, many, many ways, not just personally, but it has affected my business in many ways as well. I don't like it, but I have to accept the circumstances. And if I fight the circumstances, it's just going to make things worse for me. Guys, if anyone has any questions, please pop them in the chat boxes. I can see both places, so I'm happy to go a little bit further into all of this. Acceptance does not immobilize you. Fear actually immobilizes you, and fear does not save you, guys. It's not saying this is my reality forever. This is not going to be our reality forever either. I don't know how long the reality is going to be. I cannot answer that, but it is not forever. That I know for sure, because we know that from history that things do come and go. It's saying, I accept this present moment to be what it is. Now that you have accepted, you can begin to make plans to move forward according to this new understanding. So I hope that's made sense of what acceptance is and what acceptance isn't. So acceptance doesn't justify a wrong or unfairness. So no one's saying that when you accept things that you have to say, yeah, it's fair or it's nothing. It doesn't. It's just you as a person finding that inner peace of accepting what's going on out there in the world. Acceptance has no blame. Okay, you don't blame fate, God, or another person, the weather, anything. At the moment, there is a lot of people putting a lot of blame on others. This is not good for yourself. It's not good for the earth. Okay, yes, there are people being blamed for the beginning of this virus, but now it is what it is. So it's about just acceptance, guys, just having to accept what's going on in our lives, as shitty as it is right now, and moving forward. Acceptance is not saying yes on the outside, but no on the inside. We are not agreeing to be agreeable. We are not disagreeing. We are just being in the moment. It doesn't always have to be bad. Sometimes it's not bad and it's not good. It just is. Acceptance does not make demands on life, nor does it administer a set of rules of how life and others should be. Acceptance leaves room for the unexpected, knowing that this is an inevitable part of life. And as much as we hate what we're going through right now, guys, like I said, this is all we can do. Why is acceptance important? It's empowering. Because it aims to put you in the best possible frame of mind for problem solving. We cannot problem solve. Thanks, Kylie. This has been a few days in the making. We cannot problem solve when we're in emotion, when we're in fear, when we're in complete panic, which a lot of people have been, and you can see that because of the irrational buying that's happening at the moment. Now, I'm not saying these people are bad. This is all they know, guys. They only know what they know, and they're doing the best they can with the resources that they have. Okay, if we don't have acceptance, we have resistance. See, one of the problems that's happening at the moment is people are fighting against what's happening instead of going with what's happening. And resisting what's happening instead of accepting it does not help you, on many levels. It will cause so much angst for you. And again, as I said before, the more fear you feel, the more in the sympathetic nervous system you light up because of fear and panic and things like that. The quicker your immune system will drop. Okay? A resistant mind is consumed by the energy that it takes to fight the present reality. So the more you resist, the more your energy is going to be to fight what's actually going on, rather than being able to put your best foot forward. And that's what I've been doing, guys. I have been sitting here as much as I have workshops. I have a big training coming up in April, and I've been sitting here trying to I shouldn't say trying, actually problem solving on how I'm going to deal with that. If I had been in fear or panic or anything like that and resisted what was happening, I would not be able to find a solution to this problem. Okay? A resistant body accumulates stress, which in turn lowers your immune system. And what do we need more than anything right now? For our immune systems to be at their best capacity. So again, guys, vitamin C and other multivitamins, but vitamin C is the best one. Echinacea, all those sorts of things, but make sure you're getting really good quality ones. Don't go and get the cheap ones in the supermarket. They don't work. If anyone wants to know any more information, I take a liquid one. So you really need to boost your immune system. A resistant heart creates an over-emotional state. You see bad things as catastrophic, which can in turn lead to depression and helplessness. This is what we're seeing in the panic buying, guys. This is what we're seeing in the panic buying, but these people don't know any better. So for anyone who is watching this video, anyone who's ever worked with me as a client, who's currently following me, I urge you to lift your vibration up, to get acceptance, so that we as a community can band back together. Okay? Spirit, from an energetic viewpoint, resistance has a low vibration. I have been sharing, and anyone who wants to jump on my page and copy that post and that picture every day can share on their own page. Let's lift this vibration. Let's begin to create a movement that we need. Yes, the earth is going through major changes. Let's come out of the other end on a high vibration here instead of a low vibration. I've been sharing amazing vibrational music as well. I listen to it in the background in my house all day long. Acceptance is understanding where you are at the present moment. Without this acknowledgement, you cannot make plans to move forward. Liken it to a road map. When reading a map, the first thing you do is look up the destination, which are your goals and dreams. So focus on what you want. What do we want, guys? Once you have that, you need to figure out how to get there, the plan. In order to do this, you first need to know where you are. So really examine where you are. What are you really feeling? Don't push your feelings away and say to yourself, oh no, I shouldn't be feeling that. Acknowledge where you are right now, where you want to be, and then bridge the gap in between. When we accept the unchangeable, we give ourselves freedom to no longer have to dwell on the situation. This brings a sense of relief. We feel lighter and less burdened. Our body relaxes and we experience a sense of peace from within. We can now resume living instead of treading water. So guys, again, I'm not diminishing this problem or in any way, shape or form. I'm just saying that this is something we have to accept, and if we accept it, you will get a step closer to finding solutions for you. Okay, so let's have a look at a couple of ways that you can lift your vibration and, you know, become more accepting. The one thing that I've been doing, guys, is every day I pull out my map of consciousness, which I have a copy on my Facebook page, and I look at it and I think, what am I going to focus on today? And I pick one of the hashtags from Courage and Above, and I focus, and I've been putting up posts, and I urge everyone else to do that as well on their Facebook pages, and to focus on one of the hashtags from Courage Up. The other thing I've been doing is listening to highly vibrational music. I've already mentioned that. I put the high vibrational music on quite loudly through the whole house, so that it lifts my vibration, constantly listening to that. And I'm looking on YouTube for the absolutely highest vibrational music that I can find. But what I would like you to do too is go through 7 questions that I ask myself whenever I have thoughts that or situations or things happen to me where I'm struggling with. And here are the first questions. First one is very easy. Now, I highly recommend, I constantly tell people to journal, and if you can do this journaling automatically, and automatically I mean by not actually reading over it, no judgment of it, just write whatever comes to you, and don't worry about what it is, just let it out, because it will help you greatly. The first one is, what was the event that upset me or is upsetting me? Okay, but what we all know, it's the coronavirus, but what is it about this that is actually upsetting you? Is it that you're having to, you know, cancel events? Is it that you're stuck, you know, you feel like you got to be stuck at home? Is it because you're not finding food in the supermarket? What is it about this coronavirus that is really upsetting you, rather than going, it's the coronavirus? So what is it that it's upsetting you? What about this is upsetting you? Okay. What thoughts have run through your mind as a result of this event? Now, guys, don't filter yourselves here. Let it just come out and come through. Just let it come out and come through. Get it all out. And it doesn't matter how horrible, how bad you think these thoughts are. Let them out. Don't judge. Don't judge the thoughts. Just let them out. The next thing, which is really important, is to because our unconscious mind is housed within our body. So how has my body reacted as a result of my thoughts on this event? So listen to your body, guys. What feelings are going on? What are you feeling? What is your body feeling? What emotions are present? And that's actually the next question. What emotions am I feeling as a result of my thoughts on this event? What emotions are coming? And don't filter them, guys. Don't judge them. Just let them out. Let these out. Allow yourself to be. Okay? How did I react? What behaviors have I done to this event? What behaviors? And we've all, even when we say we're calm, we've been cool, I've been calm and cool as well around this whole thing. And I have a very, I hate what's happening, but I also have a very positive outlook on all of this, but I have still reacted many times. So how have you reacted? Then once you have done that, so the first 5 steps, guys, just do this on a very unconscious level. And then when you get to the 6th, I want you then to reread what you wrote. And what do you think of your thoughts, emotions, physical reactions and behaviors in relation to this event? And analyze them, reflect on them. How did you cope? How did you not cope? How did you react? What's going on for you? Allow yourself to see. But the most important is number 7. Can you see that it is your thoughts that created the consequences, being the emotions, the behaviors, the reactions, rather than the event itself? Because yes, guys, this is all happening. It's true. It's out there. But it is how we filter it that will create how we react or respond or cope to what's going on right now. So I urge you to allow yourself to be in fear and analyze it if that's what's coming up for you. Don't deny your emotions, because I'm seeing a bit of that too, where people are saying, I shouldn't be scared, I shouldn't be in fear, because you're hearing everyone tell you all these things that you shouldn't be doing. You're human. You're going to feel things. Okay? You're going to feel things. You're going to absolutely feel emotions around what's going on. Analyze them, have a look at them, and allow yourself to know that it is your thoughts that is creating this reaction. But do not push down what you're actually feeling about this, because that's just as bad, guys. Denying what's happening, what you resist persists. So allow yourself now to go through these questions, to really analyze what is going on for you, because it will allow you to find inner peace. Because if you are feeling some form of fear, and it would be pretty abnormal to say that you're feeling none at all around what's going on, because this is pretty scary. So if you deny that, if you keep denying that feeling, it's just going to keep persisting. So what we need to do is have acceptance. So guys, I've been on for 23 minutes. This is a pretty long live. It is actually the longest and probably one of the most important lives that I have ever done. If you have just joined me, please go back and watch this. I look forward to your comments. Remember, guys, we cannot change what's happening, but we can change how we react, and that's the only thing that we can do. And I urge you all to find in this unsettling time some inner peace, because that is all you can do right now, is find some inner peace and help yourself to get through what's happening in the world right now. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for all the love, hearts and likes. I will get to everyone's comments. I look forward to jumping on again in a couple of days. Please look after yourself, everyone, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye for now.